nothing really ever changes. I wake up, I look myself in the mirror and I look exactly the same as I did yesterday. I go through the day doing my best to kind of use my time wisely, and doing that sometimes I do pretty good, but most of the times I fail. And there I am again. It's a new day and I look exactly the same as I did yesterday. Nothing has changed. It's only when I start looking back months and years that I see change. And seeing the things that I do now that are fruits of, I guess, consistency and a little bit of delusion. And at the same time, the guy looking back at me in the mirror is the same guy who once couldn't speak to strangers. The guy looking at me is the same guy that couldn't speak English and failed his English class. The same guy who said he would never take photos of people. I love the way C.S. Lewis put it. He said something like, it's interesting how every day nothing really changes, but when you look back, everything is different. Have you not noticed how when we are learning things, or when we don't know how to do things, we get super frustrated and we notice those moments much more than realizing how many things you've just kind of learned, and how many things you already know how to do. I think it's always worth going back in time and realizing how many things you've learned. English being one of them. It's still trippy for me to understand, when did I start speaking English? People ask me like, oh, how did you learn English? I don't actually know. I just started speaking with, I had friends who were American, and I clearly remember not knowing how to talk. Like I would struggle, but I don't know, was I just brave enough to like try? I was always brave enough to try. And I had people around me who were supportive or like, that didn't put me down for not knowing or not understanding. I'm eating my porridge. It's kind of what I grew up with, and they would have that at schools when I went to school, and as a child I would always eat, I remember, porridge or oatmeal with strawberry jam, and you would always want more strawberry jam than they gave you. There was like a puddle of strawberry jam in the middle of the porridge, and I would always want more because that's what made it sweet. And now when I make my own porridge, I always put I basically have a jar of strawberry jam next to me, and I just have a bite of each. I think it's true. We're always learning something. I guess we're just designed that way. Our worldview widens, more places we visit and more experiences we have, and more people we meet. And even the same people we keep hanging out with. More we hang out with them, more we start understanding them. And therefore, easier it is to connect with them. Like, I remember a few of my friends that the first time I met them, I would not understand them, and
I could not connect with them because I could not understand them, and they did things so different from me. But more and more I hung out with them, more of them opened up to me. If I never pay attention, it is so easy to miss all the things that I've learned. Even with photography, it's actually unbelievable to think that the photos that I took 10 years ago, it's hard to believe that I took them. It is so important to go look back at the way I did things 10 years ago and how much growth there has been. And it gives you hope. It gives you excitement for life, knowing that whatever I pick up, if I keep going at it, I'm gonna become really good. It's just the rule of life. One of the funniest things is to go back to my old Facebook statuses and to see the way I wrote in 2012, 2011, and the broken English and the way that I spoke and what I was sharing and the photography that I was doing, and all of it is just bad. It's just really bad. And where I am right now in life, I can hardly believe that that was me. And that's why I also want to keep track of my growth. I want to capture the memories, capture my life, so that one day I can look back at it and see where I was, see what I was doing, see how much I've grown. And for you, my friend, I hope you do the same. Look back 10, 20 years and see where you were. Look how much you've grown. And I can tell without even knowing you that I'm proud of the growth that you've gone through. Because we are always growing. And with that, I want to finish this video and wish you all the best. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.